Hello, everyone. It's Dr. T. I'm a tech trainer and career coach, and I help professionals transition to tech by leveraging their existing skills and abilities. Today, we're going to talk about transitioning from law to tech, and most specifically, transitioning from an attorney position to a compliance analyst position. Attorneys are trained to analyze complex legal issues, evaluate evidence, and make strategic decisions. And those skills are highly valuable in tech. Tech involves problem solving, data analysis, and decision making. And so, that attorney coming in with this strong background and a solid understanding of compliance, regulations, and requirements makes them a prime candidate to transition over to a compliance analyst role. Now, to be a compliance analyst, you will be analyzing and interpreting laws. You'll be performing risk assessments to determine, well, if there are 10 requirements here, what will happen if we only comply with 5 of them? And helping to make that strategic decision in terms of, that risk appetite and just how far the company needs to go to actually be in compliance without hurting their normal operating process. Compliance analysts conduct internal audits. They're involved with researching and understanding processes and helping to guide the organization toward compliance. They are also responsible for reporting to executives and making certain that there's transparency in terms of the regulations and where the company sits from a requirements compliance perspective. So the attorney has those research skills, analysis and reporting, reasoning, interpersonal skills that make them the prime candidate for a compliance analyst role. With that background and education in law, the attorney could just do a few things or focus on a few certifications to help beef up their skill set to make them a likely candidate for these compliance roles. So, one certification is the Certified Regulatory Compliance Manager certification. That one is by the American Bankers Association with a set of requirements needed to be able to sit for the exam, but it's a path towards becoming certified to help banks with regulations such as PCI and some of the other ones that they must comply with in order to operate. The CRISC, the Certified Risk and Information Systems path, is by ASACA, and it's another way to prove your ability to analyze, interpret, and manage risk. And then the PCIP, that's the Pay Card Industry Professional. That's another certification that's linked to the pay card industry. So an attorney moving to a compliance analyst role that understand the pay card industry standards has another set of opportunities. So if you're thinking of this path, take a look at these certifications and see which ones you qualify for because there are a list of qualifications, and then go for it. Also, there's a strong career path. Once you make it to a compliance analyst and you've gotten a couple of years under your belt, you can move from compliance analyst to compliance officer, compliance director, and then a chief privacy officer. So that'll come over time as you hone your skills and get that experience. Now, as you're moving into the role, the salary range is from about 60,000 to 115,000. That will depend on your geographic location and then what kind of experience you're bringing in as a starter. So I recommend that you take this kind of a path to analyzing roles, looking at what are the main skills that you have, matching those against what are the top tasks for the role that you're looking at, and then any training that's required or certifications, and then of course what's that career path for you. We're not trying to get people to transition into dead end roles. We want you to have a clear path to a career. And then finally, of course, looking at that salary range and then considering total compensation. So you look at places like Glassdoor to get a full view of is it worth your time to consider that position. If you have any questions about other roles that attorneys can transition to in the tech, just leave it below. And thanks for your time, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.